Welcome everybody to the LED Cast. I'm your host, Doug Nebelsberger, joined by my co-host, Rebecca Healy. And our special guest of the day is Mario Luna Jr., Northeast Regional Sales Manager for Light Efficient Design. Go Blackhawks, Mario.
Go Blackhawks.
Hi, Mario. How are you today?
I'm doing lovely, Rebecca. How are you?
I'm doing really well. So what jersey do you have on?
I got a Corey Crawford jersey on. I'm a big fan of the goalie. Not quite sure if he's still in the league. But more of a fair weather fan when it comes to hockey. But my big sport is football. So big Bears fan. Just didn't have a Bears jersey, unfortunately. Got to get one. Hopefully there's a season.
For your birthday, Mario, I'll get you one.
2 months, June 13th, so don't forget.
Oh, no, I knew that. I knew it was in June. Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Doug, what are you wearing today?
I've got, throwing it back since it's, we're going to the Solera 16 today. Throwing it back. Got a Dwayne Wade Marquette jersey on. Gotta support the local guys. He's a Chicago guy, so gotta support Dwayne Wade. Good guy.
You got to pick up a Bulls Way jersey too.
Oh, you got one of those?
No, I said you should pick up one.
That was a bad mistake.
Yeah.
But anyways.
Yeah. Hey, so Mario, we all miss sports, so I have a couple sports questions for you. Are you ready?
I hope so, Rebecca.
All right. Your favorite sports team?
I'd have to say the Chicago Bears, unfortunately.
Bear down.
Fortunately, but unfortunately.
And what is your favorite sports movie?
Favorite sports movie would have to be Rudy, just because I'm a big Notre Dame fan. And my freshman year of college, I went to Holy Cross. Not because Rudy went there, but just because I was a Notre Dame fan. So it's kind of cool to go there for a year.
Very nice. And the favorite sport that you played growing up was?
Football. So yeah, I played defensive end. I wasn't the beast. My younger brother, unfortunately, he got more of the sports gene than I did. So he was the dominating sports figure. Played varsity all 4 years. But
what position?
I was defensive end, so I love defense. I love going after the quarterback.
Very nice. Very nice.
All right. Is my screen showing, guys?
I see it.
All right. So just to remind everybody what we're here to do today, we're going to learn, we're going to connect, and we're ultimately going to have some fun. If you haven't checked out solera-solar.com, please check it out. It's our landing page. Working on building it out for the full Solera solar lighting lineup. And if you're not following Retrofitting Rebecca on Instagram, what are you doing? Check it out. Great content. Thanks, Rebecca, for putting it out there. Today we are officially announcing the Solera 16. So we've got 16 people advancing. This is the prize round where we start getting some cool prizes. And if you make it to the Solera 16, you are guaranteed at least a nice 14-ounce branded. That one's not branded, but you'll get a branded Solera Yeti mug, really high quality based on what Rebecca's told us over the past couple podcasts. So really exciting there. And last LED cast, I made a promise that said, hey, there's still ways to win if you're not in the big dance here. So with that, we're going to have a question of the day. So pay attention. I'm not sure when it's going to pop up, but there's going to be a question of the day. All you have to do is email your answer to contest@led-llc.com. And we're going to randomly, we're going to split it off into reps and distributors, but we're going to pick 5 reps and 5 distributors to also win a small 14-ounce Yeti mug, perfect for coffee. My Keurig makes, 10-ounce, 8-ounce. So, I mean, that fits perfectly in there. So a great item there. So stay tuned for question of the day, a new segment of the LED cast.
Quick question. When do those answers have to be submitted by?
Those answers have to be submitted by 5 p.m. Pacific time on Wednesday. So this is being released, this this Tuesday afternoon. So we need them in by 5 p.m. Whatever your local time zone is, we're flexible. Just need them in by 5 p.m. on Wednesday to qualify. Thank you for asking, Rebecca. And today invited Mario to come on. Mario, thanks for joining us. But wanted to talk to you about our temporary work lights. You've been quite successful with them. Here's the full lineup here. I'm gonna pop this off the screen though, so just wanted to kind of talk to you a little bit. You know what? I'll keep this on for a little bit. But you know, Mario, what are a couple of the things that you that really stand out to you, or that you really like about our temporary work lights?
Well, first of all, we have a wide range of array of different SKUs. We have a premium or a pro, and then I guess more of a, how do you want to call it, a basic version type of light. So really, depending on your budget, we could really fit any need or want.
So you mentioned the pro or premium, but what makes it stand out as that pro or premium versus the base model?
Good question, Doug. So with the pro model, you get longer cords, you get daisy chain ability, you get a remote, some extra features and benefits with the pro versus the basic model.
Now on the pro version, so we're looking at the ones on the top here, the 9006, the 9010, the 9015. I know, Mario, our competitors generally provide maybe up to like a 6-foot cord at most. So what are our customers getting when they order our premium ones? What's the cord length?
So with the 60 watt version, the 9006, you're gonna get a 25-foot cord. And I actually have one right here. This is our little 9006. And then if you go up to our 100 watt and 150 replacement, you actually get a 35-foot cord.
And you know, and it's really important because, I mean, being able to daisy chain these things, I mean, it just makes the whole install easier if you're able to use the cord that comes on the plug. With those competitors out there, you really can't daisy chain them unless you buy another accessory, which would just be an extension cord, which just kind of seems a little silly. Why wouldn't you just buy one product that has it all? But Mario, you showed me the other day, you've done actually a lot of layouts with work lights for job sites. And I know you wanted to share kind of some results of spacing these things out 30 or 35 feet.
Yeah, so first of all, I just want to give a shout out to Tushar Patel. He's one of our colleagues, and he's been instrumental on doing these lighting layouts for us. And it's actually captured a lot of business. So, you know, last year we did, at least in my market alone, we did about just shy of $1 million. But I would say at least half of that came from Tushar being able to do a lighting layout to show what some of those OSHA requirements are, having at least 5-foot candles. So if we look at our, you know, just take our 100 watt 9010 with a 35 by 35 foot spacing at 15 feet mounting high, you're at about the lowest amount of foot candles you're looking at is about 6.3, 6.5. And then as you spread out, you actually increase it to almost 12 around the perimeters.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so that's at 15 feet, and then at 25 feet, the foot candles actually go up. So you're looking at about 7.7 to 7.6 in the middle, and then as you spread out, it gets up to about 8. Okay,
so I think essentially you're allowing the light to disperse out because you have that higher mounting height, so there's just more room for the light to go. Okay. No, that's really powerful. And you know, the thing you touched on was the 5-foot candles, which is a OSHA requirement. So just, you know, again, you know, can't emphasize enough the easy to install, but easy, you know, for anybody on the job site to use these things. So I know, so those are great about the premium ones. On our 9009, our economy work light, or the more basic one, I know we're getting a lot of feedback, Mario, that like some people weren't daisy chaining them. They were just doing it like the old school approach and basically hardwiring one in for each one. So we decided to cut to not provide the same cord length because it wasn't part of the value proposition to that customer base. So now we just give a 10-foot cord on there. But I did like that we added the frosted design there. It's a little
I mean, that helps reduce the glare a little bit, depending on, even though it's only a temporary work job site, you still have people that have certain expectations or want certain things, even though they're just there just to build whatever they're building and then get out of there. But, one of the things that we like to provide our customers is options. So with that, we decided to have either a frosted or a clear lens temporary work light.
And Mario, I know you've been successful both going and working with the distributor to sell these work lights, but also by going directly to our contractors to get them familiar with them. Obviously, they're still going to buy through distribution, but at least going directly to the contractor and making them aware of the product offering. You want to touch on one of those or of how you've been successful either at the distributor or contractor level?
Yeah, so to be honest with you, when it comes to the temp lights, in order to be successful, you have to get it into the end user's hands. It's nice when we go to the distributor, we ask them to bring in some stock of the temporary work light. One of the biggest things that you should do when you do that with the distributor is you have to make sure that they actually take it out of the box and they physically put it up at the counter and take it out, just to show the features and benefits of what we offer versus our competitors. So that's key with the distributors. Now, when it comes with the contractors, we've been really asking all of our agents to start making more contractor and end user calls. So what I've asked, I've asked all my reps to at least have 2 temporary work lights with them to go show their contractors at all times. This way they can physically show them the features and benefits of ours. But with 3 of my agents who really had a lot of success, basically what they did is they went to all their key contractors and handed them a sample and said, hey, listen, I'm going to give you the sample, but I really need you to test it out and try it. And that's where we found most of our success, when the contractor actually was able to commit to testing it. Mm-hmm. And they saw the features and benefits of our product, and next thing you know, we're getting orders for thousands and thousands and thousands of these.
They do come in fast and furious. Shout out Vin Diesel. But the other thing to touch on is the durability. We mentioned some of our competitors, but there's just the old traditional type where it's an HID lamp and a cage with a ballast. But so not only is it more durable because these things they could fall over and you don't have to worry about the glass bulb shattering. But these are even a lot more lightweight. That's another point to put up on the screen is the weight of that ballast and whole cage setup. It's quite heavy. Generally, when I've seen most people just pick this up with the ergonomical handle design there. I hope I got that word right. But anyways, it's just so much lighter for a customer. Used to sell Cutco knives way back.
Hey, so did I.
Really?
High school or college? Yeah, it was terrible. It was the worst thing I'll ever do.
Yeah. I mean, God bless all his people, but I called it my rock bottom. But anyways, one thing I wanted you to touch on, Mario, before we get into the Solera 16 is that new string light. I know we used to have a string light. The old one was very okay. What do you like about this new 9003?
So what I like about the 9003 versus the 9002, which is our old model, is that you can daisy chain the 9003.
Awesome.
So you have 50 feet of string length. You can daisy chain up to 500 total feet.
Wow.
Linear feet. And, it operates off of 120 volts. No ballast or bulbs that need to be changed. So the biggest thing is being able to daisy chain them. We have some of our competitors out there that were able to do that, and we kept getting questions on when we were going to come out with something that was daisy chainable. So now we have it. It's relatively inexpensive as well versus our old 9002 model, almost half the cost.
Wow.
So this is going to be a big game changer. I've already talked to some of my key distributors, and they are psyched and ready to bring this into stock.
We've got thousands coming in the end of May. You heard it here first. We've got a pre-buy order that you can do. So be on the lookout for a promotion on for our distributor friends listening and our reps as well on a pre-buy with delivery first week of June. So really exciting new product for us. So Mario, thanks for joining us. We're gonna keep moving along here with. Oh, there it is. Is there like I feel like we should have like a Jeopardy sound like I don't know where it's like double whatever it is. I don't know. I was gonna say Double Dare. I'm thinking Nickelodeon. Anyways, so question of the day. So what is the battery charging temperature range on the Hybrid 365? The Hybrid 365 is the new solar area light that we are launching next month. So a little hint is to go to www.solera-solar.com. There's a little link that you could click for more info on the Hybrid 365. Hybrid 365, so we can guarantee 365 nights of light. But basically need you to email your answer. So the full range, what is the range, low to high? Email your answer by 5 p.m., whatever your local time is. We're flexible, like I said. But 4:15 is tomorrow, Wednesday. So just by end of the day, Wednesday. And just all you have to do is send it right to contest@led-llc.com. Rebecca, did that test work earlier? Have you monitored the contest inbox yet?
Yes, it's working. I'm excited.
Perfect. That was quite a risky move. Anyways, so there's your question of the day. That's how you can win one of those really neat Yeti coffee mugs. So there's your question of the day. And now we are moving into announcements for the Solera 16. We've done a little research so we can provide a little more insights. But Mario, I'm just going to go to you on this first matchup. This is Mike Bemis from Caniff. We exchanged some phone calls Friday night trying to sell some lighting to a hospital against Michelle. I don't think you know Michelle. So who do you got?
Got to go with Mike B. My guy Mike. Caniff.
Let's see if he's dancing. And he is. Mike Bemis.
Boom.
Congratulations and welcome to Solera 16. And then we've got Ralph from Rexel versus Riley from HZ Electric. I believe, is that Hampton?
Hampton Zimmerman.
There we go. That's why we get the regional manager involved. He knows how to pronounce it. Let's see who's moving on. And there it is. Riley from Hampton Zimmerman. Did I get it?
Yep. Yeah. Now that next round is going to be tough though. Riley versus Mike. I don't know.
Oh, we shall see. Moving on to the screw-in retrofits region here. We've got Coy from CESS and versus Tim from Voss Lighting. So we polled these guys, and turns out Coy is from Vegas and Tim is from Raleigh. So throwing it back to the UNLV Running Rebels versus the NC State Wolfpack in the 80s. That would have been quite a matchup in college hoops. I don't know how that's going to shake out here, but let's see who's moving on to the Solera 16, and it is Tim from Voss Lighting. Congratulations. Coy, thanks for participating. Appreciate all your kind emails over the course of time. It just was not your day. Congratulations, Tim. And then we've got another Vegas person here, Kevin from Codale versus Sam. This one's kind of neat. So Kevin is a big Vegas Golden Knights fan, and Sam is a big Minnesota Vikings fan. So we got Golden Knights versus Vikings. Rebecca, who do you think prevails? Is it a Golden Knight or is it a Viking?
I would say a Golden Knight.
Is it because it's golden? Is that part of the thinking?
Well, I was thinking knights without their armor.
Okay, good call. Let's see.
Hey, I have a quick question for you though, Doug.
Yep.
How did Tim J advance against Coy? Did that have something to do with the hype video?
So so the final 32 participants, we emailed them another quiz. We sent them our 2020 hype video. If you haven't seen it yet, it's coming soon to you via myself. So look out for that email. But yeah, they took a quiz, and then there was a couple tiebreakers. I'll mention the tiebreakers as they come up. We'll call that overtime. But yeah, but really cool. So we've got Rebecca going with Kevin here in his Golden Knights over Sam, and the winner it's Kevin. Rebecca nailed it. Rebecca's 1 for 1. Mario's 1 for 1. Just hot. All right.
Yeah.
Moving on to the quick word from our sponsor at Light Efficient Design.
Yeah, so Light Efficient Design puts together these monthly pro workshop webinars. Learn, connect, sell better. They provide company and industry updates, new product releases, case studies, and more. Participate in quizzes and Q&As to learn even more. If you've missed any of these, log on to our website, led-llc.com. Resources tab, you'll see videos and then the webinars. And then underneath each video is the product that we featured that month. So go check it out. Back to you, Doug.
Thanks, Rebecca and Light Efficient Design. Moving on to the Work Lights region. This is like the Mario Luna region right here. But we've got Wayne from World Electric. There's an international matchup here versus Clinton. This one actually went down to overtime and was settled by good old-fashioned rock, paper, scissors. So prevailing and advancing to the Solera 16 is Clinton.
Ooh, I thought Clinton was going to do it.
Rock always beats scissors. So congrats, Clinton, on picking rock. And Wayne, thank you for participating. And then we've got our first round 4 intercompany showdown. Jason versus Steve from Kirby Risk.
Kirby on Kirby.
Distributor partner in the state of Indiana. Go Hoosiers. Let's see who's dancing. Who's moving on with Solera 16, and it is
Jason.
I don't know. Was there a little timing in there? That was pretty good though, Mario. Nicely done. Way to predict Jason.
Telepathic.
Yep, it's a mental game. I love it. So we've got Clinton and Jason moving on to the Solera 16. Congratulations, guys. Now the fixtures regions. We've got Sean B. from All County in Wisconsin versus Mike G. from Resin House in Kansas City. What do we got here? Sean versus Mike. This one, in fact, also came down to overtime. So prevailing and advancing to the Solera 16 is Mike G. Paper beats rock. So Sean, thanks for playing. But congrats to Mike G. From Resin House in Kansas City. And then we've got Jeff from Rexel versus Kent from Kirby. And this one's kind of neat. We've got an AFC showdown, AFC South showdown. It appears, no surprise, but Kent is a Colts fan, being from Indiana. And Jeff is from the Jacksonville area and a big Jaguars fan. Depending on the year, it goes either way. But moving on in this contest is the Jaguars and Jeff from Rexel. Congratulations. Welcome to the Solera 16. And now a quick word from Light Efficient Design. Light Efficient Design's new shoebox wall pack retrofits, G4 and G5 generations, are now the same size as the HID equivalent that they're replacing. The LED 8086 or 8087 is the same size as the ED17 metal halide bulb, which is the smallest HID lamp out there. And the new LED 8089 G5, yes, I said G5, is the same size as that infamous ED28 250 or 400 watt shorty lamp out there. So check out the new shoebox wall pack lights from Light Efficient Design, where we have now guaranteed fit. So
that's big news, Doug. Big news.
I love them. They're great. They're great. They fit anywhere. Guaranteed fit. Moving on to the pin-based retrofits, we've got international matchup. We've got Brian from Electrozad in Canada versus Kevin Schultz from FSG. And I actually here we've got a little. This is a little hockey one. I like this one. So I believe it's Kevin is a Devils fan, and Brian is a Red Wings fan. So this for me, this throws back to like the late '90s, early 2000s. Big matchups there. Red Wings with like Nicholas Lidstrom and Dominic Hasek versus the Devils and Scott Stevens and Marty Brodeur. And you guys probably have no idea who I'm talking about. But maybe you do. I don't know. But I'm excited. I'm excited. And even more excited should be Kevin from FSG because he's moving on to the Solaris 16. Congratulations, Kevin. The Devils prevail. And that makes me feel good because I don't like the Red Wings. And then we've got Mario. These two guys are both in your territory. We've got Sean.
Yep.
Sean versus Michael. Sean's out in the Pittsburgh area and Michael's in upstate New York.
And I just want to give a quick shout out to both Sean and Michael. Thank you very much for your positive feedback with this whole Solera madness and with everything we're doing. So thank you both.
Yeah, honestly, thank you guys. You guys have sent us many notes. We appreciate it. Keeps us going, keeps the excitement up. But this is our first double overtime thriller. This one didn't go to 1, but it went to 2 overtimes where the tiebreaker was very advanced metrics. It was guess a number between 1 and 99. And the person with the closest number is Sean Fiesco. The number was 46. So Sean prevailed there. Congratulations to Sean. But Michael, thank you so much for your participation. Now the solar lights. This is the big hometown favorite region here. So we've got Bill from Standard Electric. That's up in your Northeast region, Mario, versus Tyler from Clower in Alabama. Their favorite sports teams are the Red Sox versus the Crimson Tide. Both, I know.
Big shout out to Bill S from Standard. He's he might be our LBI champion.
Oh, LBI champion.
He's the one that's been very successful with the universities.
Yep. So let's see if who's dancing. Sorry, Mario. That's a rusher.
I should have greased you under the table.
Bill is still known to Mario and now myself as the LBI champion. So Bill, we won't take that away from you. And then we've got another international matchup. We've got Sean from Gray Bar in Canada versus Bill C from Scott Electric in Pennsylvania.
Shout out to the Edge Group.
This one was also double overtime. Both pick rock, so we had to move on. And advancing to the Solera 16 is.
Come on, Billy.
There you go.
Ooh, there we go.
There's Bill. Scott Electric.
Edge Group.
What's the Edge Group, Mario?
That's their energy management team for Scott Electric, and Bill
awesome.
On that team. So, yeah, thank you to them.
Appreciate it, Bill. And Sean, thank you for participating. Quick word from Solera Solar Lighting.
What eye-opening photos of Solera solar lights illuminating areas where there is no power. I'm seeing projects where they had power but wanted to go solar. But seeing is believing, folks. Thank you to those who've sent in photos to show just how powerful Solera solar lights can brighten up an area. We're talking statues and flagpoles, billboards, steps on a staircase, pathways. Back to you, Doug.
Thank you, Rebecca, and thank you, Solera, for your sponsorship. All right, we've got the last 2 regions. We've got 4 more to put into the Solera 16. Our first one, Rebecca, this one, I don't know if we ever got down to it, but I believe Adam was out last week when we sent the quiz. His wife had just had a baby.
Their second child, yay!
So there's off celebrating, but Adam's coworker, we got him involved, and between the 2 of them, somebody took the quiz and somebody scored really high because Adam is advancing. congratulations, Adam, on your newborn, but also congratulations on Solera 16. Not quite the same. Solera 16 being obviously on the lower end of things here, guys. Moving on, we've got Drew from Annixter versus now newly nicknamed Benny Buckets from Van Meter. Favorite sports teams, Drew's is the Redskins, Ben is the Packers. That hurts me a little bit being a Bears fan, but you know, I don't know the last time the Redskins beat the Packers, and it's still not happening because Benny Buckets is moving on to the Solera 16. Thanks, Drew, for your participation, and congrats, Adam and Ben, for moving on. Our last region, the Innovate region, we've got a couple blue chips here. We've got a champion, Evan Stillwell from FSG in Austin versus Kevin Smith. I believe also an LED champion from French Girlman down in St. Louis. Evan's a big Chargers fan. Kevin is a big Cardinals fan. Also pains me to say that because I'm a Cubs fan. And we got Kevin. I like Kevin. I don't like the Cardinals, but I like Kevin. I like Evan too. You guys are great, but Kevin, congrats on the Solera 16. And our last matchup, I believe James was dubbed James Worthy by Richard Campbell in the last LED cast. Turns out it's actually James White, another famous athlete on the Patriots, running back and receiving running back extraordinaire. But anyways, we've got William from QED versus James, and it turns out these guys are both Vegas guys. This is basically like the equivalent of like Bryce Harper versus Chris Bryant. You know, two Vegas, just highly recruited top dogs going up against one another. I don't know who it's going to be. You guys, this is the last one. Thoughts? You guys are both 1 for 1. What do you guys think?
I'm going to go with James W. from Jax Pro.
James
I'm
Worthy.
William S. because William is your middle name, Doug. So.
Oh, all right. Somebody's going to be 2-0 and somebody is going to be 1-1. And I don't know who it's going to be because I don't have it written down. And the winner this is very exciting. It is James White from Jex Pro in Vegas. So we're guaranteed to have one person from Vegas moving on there. Shout out John.
We're here.
All right, so that concludes our Solera 16. You guys are now in the prize pool, guaranteed at least either, what do we got? Those Solera Yeti mugs or some money if you get to the 4 or the Friday 4. I forget what we call it. Lastly, Solera Solar Lighting's Hybrid 365, brand new, innovative LED solar area light, all in one. Primarily powered by the sun, but you've got that guarantee of 365 nights of light because it does wire in to line voltage. There's maybe even a hint there of the battery charging temperature range. If you guys still stayed on to the very end here. If not, check out solera-solar.com for more information to come. So thank you, Mario, for joining us and talking about work lights and your successes. Keep that going. It means a lot to us here. Rebecca, great reads, great participation. You guys nailed it. So thank you everybody for watching or listening to us. This is our Tuesday afternoon one. You'll see another LED cast from us, which will be announcing the Innovative 8 on Thursday or Friday of this week. So be on the lookout and be out on the lookout for that next question of the day.
Stay safe, everyone. Thank you.